Good morning children. Welcome all of you to English class today. Before starting our class, let's recite Brahmana. Sit properly, close your eyes. Let's start. Shanti, 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 Swastha. Today we are going to read or we are going to learn a new concept. You were taught it in your previous class. You have more or less idea in this context article. Today we are going to learn more about it. We will learn more rule and regulation regarding the use of article. Let me write the topic. Articles is of two types. As you have known it earlier, articles is broadly divided into two parts. One is indefinite article and another is definite article. Indefinite article is a and definite article is he. And the article are used before noun. Indefinite articles specify singular countable noun. Singular countable noun. When we say oneness, to represent oneness or one, we use singular countable noun. A cow, a tiger, an apple. So a or an represents one. When there is the noun is in plural, cows, tigers, apples, we do not use a or an before it. Whenever we use a or an, we use it before singular countable noun. Then definite article, the is used before common noun. There are certain other rules are there for the. Let's discuss indefinite article a and b. A is used before consonant. A tiger, a bird, a picture. When a noun starts with a consonant sound or consonant vowel, then we use a before it. Then if there is vowel, if a noun starts with a vowel like A, E, I, O, U, we use and before it. Suppose an aeroplane, an honest person, an example, an elephant. If the noun starts with a vowel, then we use and before it. Then why we use and before it? It is consonant. If the noun or adjective starts with a vowel sound, still we use and before it. Suppose an MLA, an FM radio, an MP. Let's discuss where we use A. We use A before a consonant sound like a bag, a monkey, a bird, here you mark, it is a vowel, but consonant sound is here. University. When we say university, it starts with university. We use A instead of using and we use A before it because the consonant sound comes university. It is a vowel, but consonant sound is here. University. When we say university, it starts with university. We use A instead of using and we use A before it because the consonant sound comes university. UP school. Which article is to be used here? UP school. It is a vowel or consonant? It is a vowel. But consonant sound comes UP school. UP school. Your sound comes. A UP school. Then LP school. L. Vowel sound comes. It is when it is letter L. A sound comes. That means it is vowel sound comes. So we use here an LP school. So when a vowel sound comes, when we pronounce, then we use and before the noun. Then when a consonant, we use A. Both A and N represents single, one. We use A and before it. When the noun represents more than one, we don't use any article A and before. Let's discuss about the definite article. The is used before something which has been already referred. which has been already referred. I met a man on the road. The man told me so such and such things. In order to specify something, we use the before the noun. To specify the noun which has already been referred. Second, where do we use the? We use the before common noun. The cow, the bird. When we use before common, the man, common noun. We use the before mountain range, river, island, etc. We use the before the names of newspaper. The names of newspaper. The Times of India, the Hindustan Express, the names of, we use the before the names of newspaper. Before the name of rivers, name of rivers. The Nile flows through Egypt. The Mahanadi is the largest river in Odisha. Name of river. Then the before festival, the Easter, Christmas, before festival like the Easter, the New Year's, before musical instrument. I am playing a piano. Musical instrument. We don't use the before countries. India, not the India. Bangladesh, not the Bangladesh. But we use the before certain countries like UAE, USA, UK, some other parts. These countries are made from taking some other countries to make them whole. We use the before, the USA, the UAE, the USA, the UK. Let us discuss exercise 6 of workbook. Open 35 page. You have to translate this. Translate this Odia sentence into English. Rama Babu jane sadhu lok thile. Rama Babu jane sadhu lok thile. Rama Babu was an honest man. We because vowel sound comes here. Ram Babu was an honest man. We use Samaj ek puruna Odia Dainik Khabar Kagaj. Before the names of newspaper, we use the Samaj. The Samaj is an old daily newspaper. The Samaj is an old daily newspaper. से रेडियो रे गीत सुनथिले. He was listening song on the radio. He was listening song on the radio. प्रधान शिक्षक श्रेणी परिदर्शन करुथिले. प्रधान आचार्य was inspecting the Pradhanacharya. The headmaster, similarly, the Pradhanacharya was inspecting the class. Mahanadi, Odishara, Badanadi. The Mahanadi, we use the before the name of river. The Mahanadi is the largest river of Odisha. से गणित रे सबुठु भल. He is the best at mathematics. I have forgotten to tell you, we use the before superlative degree. When there is superlative degree, we must use the before it. He is the best at math. Good at but bad in. You remember this. When you are expert in math, then you are good at math. But he is very weak in English. He is very bad in English. Akasare tara mane chik chik koruchanti. I have forgotten to tell you one more thing. I have forgotten to tell you. We use the before all the celestial bodies like the sky, the sun, the moon. So here the stars are twinkling in the sky. The stars are twinkling in the sky. गरीब मानकर उन्नति देशर उन्नति. The development of the world is the progress of the nation. The poor means the poor people, the poor man. The rich means the rich people. ଯୁକ୍ତରାଷ୍ଟ୍ର ଆମେରିକା ଗହମ ଉତ୍ପାଦନରେ ପୃଥିବୀରେ ପ୍ରଥମ. The USA is The USA is fast. Use the if necessary. Whenever necessary, you must use the in the blank. But if it is not necessary, you omit. Ram goes to school by bus. You don't use the here. Don't be late for school. You don't use the before here. Before here, listen, Hari is playing trumpet. It is musical instrument trumpet. So we use the here. Trumpet is a musical instrument. We use the before it. So often see our cousins over the Easter. The Easter we use the. Then she has never been to Delhi, the name of place. We don't use the before proper noun. What about going to Bhubaneswar in the March particular? We are here. March is specified. We give importance to March, not other season in the year. F. Ram goes to work by work boss. We don't use the year. Don't be late for school. We don't use the year. Listen, Hari is playing the trumpet. We use the before trumpet. We often see our cousins over Easter. We use the here. She has never been to Delhi before. We don't use the here. What about going to Bhubaneswar in the March? The March. G. We visited grandmother in Dash hospital twice last week. We visited grandmother in the hospital because we went there not for treatment. We went there only to see our grandmother. The purpose is different, so we use the here. Where did you put the collar? We want to specify here the collar you bought yesterday, not the other color. I want to know about the color where you bought yesterday. So I have written here D. Try to listen the cry of the poor. The cry, the sorrow, the pleasure, and the poor means the poor people. Dash the headmaster in his office. The headmaster is in his office. You write the question answer. You do all the exercise 6. I have written here. You complete the exercise 6 and try to understand, try to keep all the rule and regulation of using articles, and you do all the exercise. That's all. Thank you very much.